Join us at Whilton Mill near Daventry in Northamptonshire for round 3 of the 2018 British Mini Bike Championship. My name's Howard Mitchell. Alongside me in the box is Jacob Harris. This is your, sorry mate, indeed. And here is your grid for the first race of the day, which is the Pit Bike Stock 160 race. It's the B race. Dennis Latham on pole for this one, Nathan Summers alongside. Then it will be Chris Edwards and Tom White on the second row. Row 3 will be Michael Garwood and Daryl Willets. It will be Nick Potts starting 7th and Vincenzo Rizzo starting 8th. 9th will be Mike Smallbones, and then Mark Hancock will be 10th on the grid. Jake Whitaker starts 11th with Simon James Dean alongside. And then it will be Steve Booth and Brendan Allen. If these lap times are looking quite long, by the way, bear in mind, I can't remember whether these times are probably set on the international loop, thinking about it, before we decided to change layout. So if they're looking a little lengthy, don't worry. James Lewis starts this one from 15th, and then it'll be William Hodgson alongside him. Barry Prue starts 17th with Maddie Williams 18th. Then it'll be Preston Moss with Gav Tempenden. 21st and 22nd on the grid will be Bailey Harker and Hugh Jones respectively. And then it will be Phil Dickens and Daniel Pearson in 23rd and 24th. 25th will be Russ Ollivant. And then 26th on the grid. We don't have a rider's name against that. We have a transponder code. So if you want to support a transponder, now's your chance.
I myself am a huge fan of Transponder 132693.
Ben Cockgrove starts 27th, Jake Pearson 28th, Mark Prattley will start in 29th position, then it'll be Kira Williamson in 30th. 31st on the grid will be Richard Cooper, then it will be Graham Sutton starting 32nd. 33rd will be Ryan Clark, and then Leighton Santos will round out the very healthy 34 bike grid indeed. I believe I counted there. So, riders lining themselves up. It's been a long wait, but we're finally ready to get the racing underway. Round 3 of the British Mini Bikes Championship for 2018. The Stock 160s Group B race. Riders just getting themselves into position.
We are 1 hour and 15 minutes behind schedule, but we are finally going racing here at Whilton Mill. The sun is shining, the weather is absolutely beautiful, and I promise you this will be a stellar afternoon of bike racing.
Absolutely.
Just a few positional issues on the grid.
Yep.
1 or 2 people not being able to find their slots too easily.
Yes, indeed. Just working themselves out. So, Dennis Latham on the pole. Nathan Summers alongside as the riders just work themselves out. No rider on the second row of the grid at the moment. Rider's right. Looks like we're now good. Green flags in the air. Engine notes rise. And they're on the move here at Whilton Mill. Into oblivion they go. Good start from the right side of the grid. Then they'll go right through the crook, and here they go up the hill. Looks like it's been a really good start for, I think that's Dennis Latham. I'll have to confirm it as they come through. The number doesn't quite match what I've got here on the timing screen, but they work their way through Christmas Corner for the first time and then braking here for Inkermans. Here they come through the left, right, left of Zulus. There's one, there's two, and there's the third one leading onto the back straight. And already a fantastic jump on the field
Yes, good clean start from all our riders there.
Yep,
They've all managed to navigate the first lap up to the boot successfully.
Absolutely. Round paddock they come then, and at the end of the first lap,
we have
a lot of transponder numbers.
Apologies to those viewers at home. On the left-hand side of your screen should be the names of the riders. Unfortunately, technical difficulties are besetting us here at Whilton Mill, and we have a load of question marks. Hopefully those of you watching at home know who it is you're looking for, and we'll be able to bring you the visuals of that. But out in front is who we believe to be Dennis Lathan, leading the way.
Indeed. It's the 101 bike leading the way at the moment, and by a healthy margin as well, setting an impressive pace at the start, at the front of the field, as they come round at the end of the second lap. Good battle going on for third place at the moment, heading into Christmas corner. Second place now has some breathing space. Second place we can name, that's Darrell Willett at the moment.
So we wouldn't be so sure on that. I believe there's a number of transponders that aren't showing up on the system. We certainly haven't had a significant number of bikes crash, so it's just
fair enough.
Taking those results with a pinch of salt.
Either way, rider at the head of this field doing exactly what they need to do, setting blistering pace. And second place, as I say, now with a bit of breathing space. The battle for third, though, is going along nicely. They swapped positions several times on the last lap, currently heading up towards Christmas corner.
And yes, another switch there coming up to Christmas corner. Great drive.
There's your leader. Sorry, Jacob. On screen, there's your leader in the 101, already coming up onto the back of some traffic, I believe. So they're navigating well through that traffic. That's going to be the job now for the leader. Get yourself through cleanly and calmly. The battle for third place as well has died down for now.
Apologies once again for the technical issues we have here.
Worth noting that 6 laps remaining showing, so we have shortened the races. I'm guessing that means we're doing 10 lap races.
Yes, I'd imagine the first round of races will go through 10 laps and then see how we're getting on with time as it turns to the second round. Perhaps there'll be 10 as well, if not maybe shorten a little bit more to get everything done.
Absolutely.
6 o'clock.
Yep. Should say as well, fantastic job from Alan and the team to deal with some of the setbacks that we've had today and keep the show on the road, such that we are now into racing.
Transponder issues seem to be fixing themselves or being fixed.
Yeah, they're working their way through.
No name for our leader, who I believe is Dennis Lathan. Although Nathan Summers is also on the front row of the grid.
Yeah. So, you're absolutely right then, more transponders coming online now. So I'm feeling confident to say it is Darrell Willett in third place, and he's actually just dropped down. I said second place was comfortable, but position change on the last lap according to timing. So I am waiting for timing to just get its bearings on things.
Yeah, of all the names we will kind of wanted to have show up on the screen.
Not giving us the one we want.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can see the riders focusing as they go onto the back straight. Already their eyes are down the road and looking out for the apex on the entry to the boot. And then they come out of the final corner, and then it's a really nice run all the way through this turn 1 at Oblivion, then through the crook, and working their way up the hill. There's this little kink in the back straight there. That's a corner known as Fine Lady, although no one really ever thinks about it as a corner because it's obviously completely flat. Basically, there's a rider down there on the exit of Inkerman, so they've gone wide on that exit.
Oh, and they're down again, trying to set themselves off on the grass.
Some difficulty recovering that bike.
Yeah, probably best to get yourself back on the tarmac.
Yeah, but they've managed to do that and are now underway again.
they've recently cut the grass here at Whilton Mill, Friday afternoon I believe, which makes it a little bit slippier than usual. Indeed there was grass on the track yesterday morning, which the riders struggled with. Clear now though, just about, ignoring oil spills from this morning.
Question on Facebook, where is Matthew Bolsover, who is our champion in this class of 2017? I could be very much mistaken here, but I've only seen his name come up in the 140s, not the 160 class. So, unless I'm very much mistaken, I think we might have to reach the, I think the conclusion is he's not racing in this class today. That's that question answered. Well, I admit I'm ignoring the elephant in the room, which is who's leading this race. Darrell Willits, though, we're fairly certain, running in third place and has been for the last few laps. Pace at the front, decent enough in the 48s and 49s. William Hodgson running in fifth place, James Lewis in sixth, Mike Smallbone seventh, eighth is Michael Garwood, Nick Potts is in ninth, and rounding out the top 10 is Jake Pearson.
2 laps remain, sorry, the last lap now of this race as our lead across the start-finish line. Second, third still up for grabs, but I think the race win is a foregone conclusion. Hopefully I haven't spoken too soon there. But yeah, the last lap of 10, the reduced race length.
Yep, it's been a controlled ride, this has, from the 101. Really good job.
And into the boot comes our race leader.
Yeah.
101 around the top right-hander, double right-hander, and out onto the backstroke now. Hopefully we'll be picking up on the stream momentarily.
Yeah.
As across the line, there he is our race winner. Lights to flag.
Yep, fantastic job from the 101 rider.
Through in second place comes, it's another unnamed rider, but the 471 of Darrell Willits picks up third place, closely followed by third of our unnamed runners. William Hodgson comes home fifth ahead of James Lewis, Michael Garwood, Mike Smallbones, and shortly Nick Potts pick up ninth. Dennis Latham appears to have finished 10th. So he's popped up, which means
Okay.
our race winner, therefore, was Nathan Summers.
Yeah,
Being that there was 2
I'm
on the
happy
front
with that
of the grid
logic.
at the start of the race,
This is
and Dennis has shown up, but Nathan hasn't. Therefore, Nathan Summers. Apologies to Nathan and any of his fans watching it at home for the mix-up, but Nathan Summers starting in second place, which is the right-hand side of the grid. We shall keep that in mind for reference. Nathan Summers wins the first race of the day. This was the Pit Bike Stock 160 race, Group B. Congratulations to Nathan, who I believe I spoke to in the interviews earlier, actually, come to think of it. Really should have remembered that about 10 minutes ago. But again, congratulations for a race win. Well done.
absolutely controlled ride. Pretty dominant victory for just 10 laps to have 14 seconds in hand over second.
Howard will be back with you.
Right, Hello everyone. That was the maddest challenge I've ever been given in a commentary box, and I failed miserably. Right, let's talk you through this grid then. We're into the second set of races for the day, and we're starting with the B race for the Stock 160s. Dougie Craven starts on pole for this one with Liam Greenland alongside. Paul Ward is third with Axel Daly on fourth spot of the grid. Mike Rose will start fifth, Luke Westerman sixth, and then it will be Ava Carter in seventh with Alex Latham eighth. Ninth will be Daniel Shields with Alex Swithenbank rounding out the top 10. Then it will be Dennis Latham in 11th and Nathan Summers 12th. 13th will be Chris Edwards with Tom White 14th. 15th will be Michael Garwood with Darryl Willett 16th. 17th will be Nick Potts with Vincenzo Rizzo in 18th. Then it will be Mike Smallbones and Mark Hancock rounding out the top 20. Jake Whittaker and Simon James Dean will be on row 11. Row 12 will be Steve Booth and Brendan Allen. James Lewis will be 25th and William Hodgson 26th. And I'm going to leave it there because we are already away with this one. Dougie Craven leads them away.
Good start from all our riders. They are clean through the first corner. And up the hill goes the orange rider, who I believe is Dougie Craven.
Yeah.
Didn't have a good look at it.
Clean start by all of the riders as they work their way through the Zulus for the first time. There is
go.
47. Yeah, we're having a few timing issues up here, so I'm going to wait until they come through and see if that rejigs it. So, we have another mysterious Stig rider at the front, I'm afraid. The owner of a transponder is there at the front. Alex Swithenbank is shown as second, Darryl Willett's third, Liam Greenland fourth, fifth is Dougie Craven, and Dennis Latham in sixth. Through Inkermans they go. Coming on to the back straight now, I believe we're looking at the battle over second place.
Well, it's more of a battle of a third.
It is more of a battle of a third, I agree. I'm wondering if we've lost a rider on timing. But either way, I think it's Swithenbank and Willett battling over third. Or even Liam Greenland. Ah, that's it. It's Alex Swithenbank is in second, and then it's Greenland and Willett battling over third place. So Liam Greenland has just got past Darryl Willett there for third place. Plenty of battling here happening amongst the top 10. So, we don't know the identity of our rider who's leading, but they're well out in front. Second is Swithenbank. There he is. And then there's Liam Greenland, conveniently on the green bike, challenging, and he's going to try and look up the inside of the second part of the boot, and he nearly makes it stick. He's alongside. Is he going to get up the inside of the final corner? No, he's not. Swithenbank holds on around the outside. David de Groot it is, who's identified as a mysterious rider. Yeah, in fact, I think I recognise his overalls and helmet combination.
Yes, healthy lead for David de Groot.
Yeah, but look at this, challenging over second place. Darryl Willett, I believe, has got back past Greenland. No, Greenland has got up to second. So, yes, Swithenbank has dropped back into the clutches of Willets now, I think. And Dougie Craven's right with them as well as one of our other unidentified riders. Through the boot they go.
Through come our battle for second place. Liam Greenland, Alex Swithenbank, Darryl Willett, Dougie Craven, and Axel Daly. Going up to Chris's corner. Liam Greenland has a bit of gap. He's not really on the back of David de Groot, who's coming up to back markers now. Coming into the boot, taking the first of those. We are 4 laps in, about to turn 2.5. As across the line comes David de Groot. 3:09 of Liam Greenland is in second, closely followed by Alex Southernbank, Darrell Willits, Dougie Craven, Alex Dowley. Close race behind David de Groot, as for 4th place we have a change in position. Twice going up to Christmas Corner, and they are so close there at the front of your shot. That will be Swithenbank and Willits, now heading down the hill into Zulu. And David de Groot doesn't seem to be pulling away as fast as he was initially. Willits now in 3rd place behind Greenland. David de Groot comes around the last bend. In shot there, it's the 4.7 more of Darrell Willits. And behind him is Dougie Craven. Swithenbank has dropped down to 5th. Yes, potential here for Liam Greenland to catch David de Groot. Liam Greenland set the fastest lap on that last lap of 47.99. However, is less than 2/10 faster than David de Groot, so not necessarily catching him quickly, but certainly got pace to worry about. David de Groot there, a little look over his shoulder as he exits the Zulus. Not quite sure if he would have seen Liam Greenland come in, but yes, Liam Greenland is definitely catching him. The rest of the pack still top to tail. David de Groot around the last corner now. Let's have a look to see how big the gap is. It was 3 seconds last lap. It's now 1.77. Greenland slashes that advantage and may well fancy himself with a shot at the lead here. Willits still 3rd, Dougie Craven 4th, and 5th is Alex Dowley. They're coming up to Christmas Corner now. And Dowley under pressure, but managed to hold off his challenger. Liam Greenland definitely has David de Groot in his sights. They both exit the Zulu. It's going to be less than 1.77 seconds. I'm not sure how many laps are left. There's no checkered flag being waved. There's no last lap board being shown. So there should be at least 2 laps left in this one. Out of the last corner now. De Groot crosses the line. Let's have a look at that gap. It was 1.77. Now just 1 second. If it continues to close like that, by the end of this lap we will have a very close battle for our lead. Willits still 3rd, Craven 4th. Alex Dowley holds 5th. Our leaders coming out of Christmas as challenge. Looks like Dowley under pressure again from the 163 car, bike, is it? Can't quite see who that is on timing screens. Transponder is showing up as question marks. But we're our leaders. Coming into the boot now. David de Groot. Round the boot. Liam Greenland still not close enough to challenge for an overtake just yet. And there they are on screen. That's David de Groot. Right in shot is Liam Greenland. The gap now 0.889. Didn't take as much out of him on that lap as he could have. But coming up to Christmas Corner, there is 4 or 5 bike lengths between the two of them. On screen now, your leader, David de Groot and Liam Greenland. We believe there's 2 laps left. Yes, the last lap board is being prepared as we speak. And a change for the lead. Liam Greenland into increments, takes the lead. David de Groot thought he had it sewn up for the last 8 or so laps, but Liam Greenland has now snatched. And a dive up the inside. No, David de Groot thinks better of it. Liam Greenland leads into the boot. The last lap board is now out. There will be 1 lap after this. Liam Greenland looks to have snatched that victory from David de Groot's clutches. Behind them, coming through in 3rd, we still have Darrell Willits. But behind him, Dougie Craven is under intense pressure from Axel Dowley, Paul Ward and an unnamed driver. We follow our leaders at the top of the circuit as they go into increments. Greenland still leads de Groot into the Zulus. An incredible fight back from Greenland. Showed great pace when de Groot seemed to have checked out with this one. Into the boot now for the last time. Greenland takes the left. Got 3 right-handers to go. There's the first, there's the second. And round the last corner, you'll see the checkered flag waving on the left-hand side. Liam Greenland takes a fantastic victory from David de Groot. A well-earned victory there for Mr. Greenland, as in third place across the line comes Darrell Willets. Dougie Craven doesn't hold fourth. Axel Dowley takes fourth and demotes Dougie down to fifth. Great battling there across the top five, but as I said, a very well-deserved victory from Liam Greenland. Reeled in David de Groot, who had a significant advantage at one point, but that one lap where he took over a second out of him really was something special. And then 7/10 on the next lap, 8 away at his lead. The lap after, I wasn't quite sure if he was going to make it after only taking a 10th or 2 out, but then before I knew it, up at Inkermans, Liam Greenland had taken the win from David de Groot, who came home in a respectable second. Darrell Willets didn't seem to come under too much pressure towards the end, as Axel Dowley, Dougie Craven, Paul Ward and the unknown rider seemed to battle amongst each other for third, fourth, fifth and sixth. But a great race nonetheless. And a quick replay for us there on the live stream, which I missed out as I was reading out those results. Out go our next set of riders.